Everybody, what's up? It is Cleo the Dragon here. I am sorry that I don't have my other paw on. I know it's kind of like a little weird to see a suit without the actual paws on, but well, I'm actually kind of working on that right now. I'm getting the little claws on and everything. So, how are all you can't talk today. Anyway, how are all of you doing today? Are you doing good? Are you having a nice day? That's awesome. Or bad in the case that you respond that you're not having a good day. Um, I just wanted to make another YouTube video. I really don't have any like scripts that I go by. So it's kind of just like all off the top of my head. But I wanted to do a video about how to deal with furry drama. And this is very important in the fandom because I know, unfortunately, drama is a really, really big part of the furry fandom, unfortunately. I mean, with every fandom, you have the people that are the nice people, and then you have the people that just want to hate on pretty much everybody that they encounter. So, anyway, so I have dealt personally with a lot of drama in the furry fandom. And, there's been times where I kind of regret how I responded to said drama, but with everything that has happened, I, have grown a little wiser on how to deal with that drama, and I figured that maybe my advice can help you in some way deal with furry drama. Now, start off, I really don't want to offend anybody. I really hope I don't offend anybody, because that's not why I meant to make this video. It is just simply for advice purposes only and purely education. So, to start off, the furry fandom, I'm just gonna come out and say it, is not like a normal thing in society. So, as much as we want to get accepted by it, we have to understand that there are people outside of the fandom that are not going to agree with what we do, and they are going to look at us as weird, or they might start hating us. Well, who knows? So, I've dealt with some of those people, and some of those people are actually part of my family. Now, they don't hate me per se, but they don't agree with what I do. Um, you know, when you're in the furry fandom, you do it because maybe you like the artwork, maybe you like the costumes or the community or the people, and that is totally cool. I totally support you 120% for doing what you like, because in the end, that's most important, is what makes you happy, and that's it. So, basically, the people that don't necessarily agree with what you do, whether it's you're trying to explain to someone what a furry is, whether it's you're trying to explain, like, conventions or what we do, and maybe you come across somebody that is like, well, you're a fur fag, and I hate you, and, you're weird, and you screw animals, and molest children, and blah, 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 blah. Hey, that, I call it word vomit. And it's just when people are upset, angry, and confused, and they don't really know how to, like, process something weird. So their first initial reaction is they're going to get defensive about it. Because us humans, some of us, when we don't understand something, we actually get really defensive about it. And that's just sometimes our nature. I don't know. But when you deal with those people, there's two kinds of ways to deal with them. And one is through social media, if you encounter them in social media, or number two is in real life. Now, real life is a little bit tricky because some people have trouble in conversations, and sometimes it can be a little bit harder to deal with them, and I understand that. So, you've encountered a person outside of the fandom that doesn't like furries. Okay, well, you don't want to do what your gut automatically tells you to do, which is fight back and get defensive and go, well, you're wrong and you don't know who I am and how can you judge who I am, and, you know, maybe go on Facebook and make like this post about it and start ranting about it. But that's not what you want to do. When you encounter this person in real life, what you want to do is you want to kindly respond to them. Now, I know you might be really angry because, you know, what they said to you might really hurt, and you might want to just ball it up and just punch them in the face, but don't do that. That's bad, and you can get in trouble for that. Anyway, so, you just tell them, okay, you know, it's kind of a kill them with kindness thing. You gotta be like, okay, I understand your opinion. I respect what you say, and I'm also entitled to my own opinion, so I'm sorry that you feel that way about us, but have a nice day. And if it's with family, you just kind of respond with, okay. And, you know, don't say it with attitude. Don't be like, okay, because that's gonna, you know, start fights. You know, just be like, okay, you know, that's fine. I understand. And even if they're completely wrong, you do not want to fight back with them, because when you fight back with them, that starts a whole entire argument, and things could get pretty ugly very quickly. Second thing when you deal with haters and drama people is when you go online and you decide that you wanted to maybe come out that you're a furry, or you wanted to post something furry related, and someone comments, "You're a fur fag." You know, basically what I told you earlier. Or maybe it's just, haha, way to say something wrong or something like that, and then, you know, comment on something like that. Well, first of all, you shouldn't be friends with those people on Facebook. Second of all, I know there's some groups where you can't really help who comments on what, so my best suggestion would be to, if you can, do not respond to them. Do not reply to them. Do not like what they post, because drama is a living animal, and it only lives if you feed it. Let me say that again. Drama is a living animal. It only lives if you feed it. What do I mean by that? If you reply to the comment, if you like it, if you, I don't know, PM or DM that person, then you just went from your level up here to their level down here. Now, when someone starts drama to you, you already have the higher level, because you have the choice whether to be mature and not respond to them, or you also have the choice to fight back. Now, I know, sometimes the furry community can be very, very vicious, and I myself am a victim of that, so I know a lot about that situation. Now, if you're caught up in one of those little comment sections where it's maybe you're in an opinions group, which, between you and me, please just try and stay away from those groups, because honestly, when you go to an opinions group, everybody has their opinion, and that's all fine and dandy, but some of those people just join those groups, and not even just to put honest opinions. Like, they just come to hate on everybody. So, may I please suggest just veer away from those, because you might not intend to get in trouble, but you're going to get yourself in a whole world of drama, beware related crap that you don't want to be in. Just, you know, don't respond to them. They don't deserve your time of day. If they keep contacting you or harassing you, that's when you reply with one thing. Okay, smiley face, have a nice day. Because when you don't get to that level that they're on, they start flopping around and going crazy, because they're not getting the attention that they are seeking from you. So, and you know what? If this person decides to take things even further, and they decide to start threatening you, harassing you, stealing your character, all that kind of stuff that happens, you need to take action. And I'm not talking about fighting back. You need to take action for your own artistic and individual safety. You need to block that person if you haven't already. You need to report that person for defamation of character, which means that they are saying things about you that are not true, or they are taking your character and using it for purposes that you do not authorize. If they decide to threaten you or give you death threats, you need to go to somebody higher up, whether that be your mom, whether that be your teacher, whether that be your guidance counselor, or your, or the police. I mean, the police are a really great source for that. And, you need to protect your own safety because, majority of the time it's just people that want to be all big and tough behind a screen. And when you would meet them in person, hopefully you wouldn't. These are the type of people that would act like they don't even know you at all. But, you need to be safe and protect yourself. Remember what I said, that drama is a living animal, and it does not live unless you feed it. So don't feed it. Those people who treat you bad, those people who make fun of you or steal your character, you know what? They're not even worth your time. They're not even worth your energy. You could use that same energy that you use to read a Beware post about you and use it to do something like that. If you're a suit maker, make suits or do artwork and whatnot. And I know it can be so hard and so hurtful, but you need to also reach out to the people that you can trust. And, also another thing, don't be a drama starter. If something makes you angry and you want to rant about something, Facebook and YouTube are not the place to post it, because career people can look at it and, a lot of bad stuff can happen. So, I'm always here for people if they want to talk. Now, if I'm sleeping or eating or on weekends, I am not available, but I am always here to talk to anyone that really needs it and give my advice to someone else. So, I'm going to wrap this video up. I really hope this video helped. Remember what I said about drama, how to handle it. There are numbers you can call and people you can talk to if you feel threatened or unsafe. And honestly, Beware posts, if you know it's not true and your friends know it's not true, don't even worry about it. It is just an online Facebook post, and not everybody goes on Facebook. People who you trust will back you up 110%. I know a few of them. There's Snowpair the Soku Angel Dragon. Check her out. She's really cool. One of my best furry friends. Love her to death. There's Aquila and Wolfgang, and then there's Tack. And these are, just some of the few people that I talk to that I know that I can trust. And you need to find those people in your life and surround yourself with those type of people, because those are the people that are going to keep you safe. Now, just remember, last thing I'll say, you do what makes you happy, no matter what anybody says. If it makes you happy, then that's the most important thing, because in the end of the day, it's just you, and you need to make sure that you didn't live your day full of being upset. So, I'm Cleo the Dragon signing out. Remember to do something nice for someone else today, and remember that we are all human, all in the same little crazy boat together. Alright? Be safe, be happy, and take care!